live. Okay, in case you're wondering, we're going to go right into what's happening. We're going to talk about the 90s. I just didn't want you to get scared. It's the newest, oldest thing. It's going to be amazing. But before we go into it, first, don't forget you can win prizes. And to win prizes, you're going to want to share and comment. And at the end, I'm going to give you a call to action that you can win prizes for too. And also don't forget, we are on YouTube. So if you'd like to check us out on YouTube, go check us out and like us and follow us and do all the fun things because we love to have you in our social media. All right, so the 90s are back, guys. And we need to talk about the things that make the 90s the 90s. All right, so first, what makes the 90s the 90s is, I think a lot, the makeup. All right, so Eddie, show them the makeup. Eddie's going to show us the makeup. All right, so we have, I can't see this, so I'm just going to guess here, but we have a couple of epic looks. So they all have the same thing in common. Next slide, Eddie. And that is, first of all, matte face. There's no makeup that is shiny or dewy or anything. Like, you want your face flat as it can be. And just a little blush. Because I don't know why we were allergic to contour. Heavily allergic to anything that even vaguely resembled contour. Just a little blush on the edge of your cheeks. Now, there were a couple other things that really made the 90s the 90s. Bangs. Eddie, show me with bangs. Epic, right? So that is me with bangs. Obviously, I put those pictures together. I wasn't, but remember those? You guys, while I'm talking to you about this, tell me about your 90s experience. I want to hear about all the things that make the 90s and 90s to you. For me, bangs, flannel, all the grunge stuff. Loved it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to add to this look. We're going to add two very important things. We're going to add the tight line and the waterline liner, had to have that, and we're going to add the lips that were always kind of a wine stain color. All right, so first things first, we're going to go into our, is that the black? That's brown. We're going to go into our Black the Works. Actually, I lied. We're not doing it first. We're doing brown first because I'm using the same brush twice, so we want to go lighter to darker. So Brown the Works. This stuff is amazing, and it's waterproof. And you're probably thinking, what are you doing with brown? Nobody wore brown. They wore black eyeliner in the 80s or 90s, right? No. When I was in the 90s, I could never find just the right lip liner. They were never brown enough, so I used eyeliner. So this is amazing. It works for everything. It can be eyeliner. It can be brow. It can be lips. It can be anything. It can be eyeshadow. It's a great eyeshadow. It's always waterproof, always smudge proof, so it makes a great lip liner. All right, so in the 80s, we really didn't overline our lips, so I'm actually going to do just the actual line of my lips. And if you notice from like old 80s pictures, everybody had skinny lips because they weren't lining the outside, they were lining right on the edge. But just like we always do it, I'm just going to go right up. See, doesn't that make a great liner color? It's crazy. I'm going to go down here. If I had found this color in the 90s, I would have been ecstatic. I feel like I'm making my lips look smaller, actually. It almost kind of brings them in, but that's how we did it. All right, so guys, if you look at runways or anything, all these 90s looks are coming back. But it makes sense to also, put them together with what we do now. And as I'm making my lips look even smaller, I'm like, I can't do it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to make them bigger. All right, so we're going to just not on the very corner, because that will make your whole mouth look wide. About halfway up, we're going to come out just a little and overline. Just on the outside of our lip line, the very outside. I just cannot stand the idea of having skinny little lips. I mean, I did it all through the 90s. I don't want to do it anymore. All right, so same thing on the bottom. You're going to start at the very inner corner, not the outer side, because if you go to the outer side, it's going to make you look like you have kind of a fat bottom lip, so you want that to really just come straight down and out. Like that. Okay. This is the best lip liner color. I actually really like it for now because everybody's really into the shadowing, but for the 90s, this would have been so great. And then even it out a bit. I don't think I'm quite even. There we go. All right. Now, the important thing is to put on something that looks wine colored, and we're going to go with Berry Ignite. I swear every lipstick was some variety of wine in the 90s. I didn't really realize how dark we were wearing our lipstick until I looked back at it and I was like, oh my gosh, every picture, everything I had on pretty dark lipstick. Hadn't even thought of it. Interestingly, my favorite lipstick at the time wasn't even a lipstick, it was a chapstick, and it was by Avon, and they don't make it anymore, and the color was berry, which is one of the reasons that I picked this, because I missed my berry lip gloss from Avon. All right, now we have what do they call them? The Video Vixen lips. And we're going to do our tight line. Now we're going to go into our black. So you guys, your tight line, if you don't know this, if you know it, you know what I'm about to say, but your tight line is the top. We don't call it the tight line. We call it the crazy line. Because what happens is, if you have that piece of skin, that sounds weird, but if you have that line of skin showing underneath your eyelids here, it makes you look like a crazy person. You know, like you see those mug shots and they're like, and they all look like that, and you can see the white above. That makes people look crazy. And so we call it the crazy line because this is how we cover our crazy. So we're just going to take a little of our black, boom, same brush. We're going to lift this very gently up here and just go along that line. The nice thing about the Works is it's waterproof. So you can do your tight line and you can do your water line and it will stay all day. If you've ever tried to use something that's not totally waterproof on your tight line or your water line, you know exactly what will happen. You're going to, look like you just were the crier in a horror movie. That girl that couldn't get away from the chainsaw. And they always had that black going all the way down their face. Silly. All right. Man, I remember doing this so much in the 90s, but the makeup wasn't very good in the 90s. You guys remember it was all like CoverGirl? No offense to CoverGirl. I mean, they're great, but it just wasn't the same like technology as we have today. And oh my gosh, trying to get mascara that didn't run down your face or whatnot was like impossible. We also wore quite a bit of liner under our eyes at times, like really, really, what's the word for it? Not even smudged, but like a lot, like Courtney Love-ish, because, everybody was really into the whole grunge thing, and I live in Seattle, so this is where it came from. We were very into our grunge around here. Go. Boom. 80s eye. Whoop. I also didn't realize how much I look like my kids until you look at these pictures of yourself at their age, and I was about Isabel's age in the 80s, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's my daughter. Except for she dresses better. Actually, that's not true. She likes to, not that she doesn't dress better, but she likes to dress like from a lot of different eras. So with her, she might actually wear exactly what I've got on. It would not surprise me. All right, there we go. We have our 80s eyes and our 80s lips, and it was super easy, or 90s. I keep saying 90s. All right, you know why? Because to me, the 90s is like yesterday. It's not like the 50s or the 60s, right? Like that still feels like very recent. Whereas the 80s feel to me like older. Like I remember thinking about the 50s with my mom, and she, we'd have like dress up day and we'd dress like the 50s. And I remember her being like, oh my gosh, like those were just my clothes. That's crazy. And it's the same thing with the 80s for us, but now it's the 90s. And I swear those were like yesterday. And just for the record, these are my actual 90s clothes, my actual 90s earrings. See, double pierced because I was a girl in the 90s. And extra credit for your 90s look if you have this guy. The legit Wilson's leather, just saying, boyfriend leather jacket. So what makes it a boyfriend jacket is it fits a girl and it has a waist and it's meant for a girl, but it has huge shoulders. Like you're wearing your boyfriend's coat, but you still have a waist. Boom. Now I'm an 80s or 90s chick. God, gosh, I can't stop doing it. Alrighty. There we go. Now, here's something I'd love for you guys to do. Show us your 90s looks then and now. So find an old picture, redo it side to side, and post them and tag us because we would love to share you guys' 90s looks with us. All right, so we have so much other stuff going on. We have, let me put this away, it just bugs me if there's stuff in my way. All right, first off, we have product reminders. And our lash of the month is Lucky. It is $35 for the lash alone and $45 for the bundle. So do not forget to get lucky. See what I did there? And I also want to remind you guys that we have new products from Canaway, and quite a few of them aren't available in Canada because of their CBD content, but we will be working on that. And also, they just have really strict laws. So if you're in Canada, you're going to have to wait a while, but we have a lot of products from Canaway that we're also working with that are not CBD. So go check those out. And you can tell if you want to know, you'll get a 404 error or just won't let you put it in your cart. So you'll be able to tell. I skipped a page. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I did skip a page. Thank you. See, that's why we have helpers. Okay, so guess what time of the year it is? Month it is. Makeup Fix unboxing time, and Eddie has a video.
Let's check out what is in our March Makeup Fix Plus. Always good to have directions. And our magnetic anchors. We have our Lucky Lash, which is the perfect lash for St. Patrick's Day. And we have our Gold Spirit Bling, the absolute perfect Spirit Bling for a lucky St. Patrick's Day. Oh, and our Wispy Lash. Okay, you guys are gonna love this. This is the perfect lash for blondes, for redheads. You can even put a little mascara on it if you want to darken it up for lighter brown, darker brown. This is such a fun lash. You guys are gonna love Wispy. All that glitters, just the most beautiful color of gold. Isn't that so pretty? And we have our magnetic mascara. There's those green stackers that you have got to wear out for sure. Our Feeling Lucky bag. First, you guys get a scratch ticket where you can win anywhere from $5 to $100 gift cards. An absolutely adorable little charm for your charm bracelets. You see the little shamrocks? It's our golden shamrock lip oil. Isn't it completely adorable? I think that's it. Ready to throw the stuff? Woo!
That is my favorite part of this box, and there are fun prizes in there, so make sure you go check it out. I actually did scratch my scratcher after, and I got $5 off. So I didn't take one of the big prizes. I was like, oh my gosh, if I win a big prize, this is going to be terrible. So I was actually glad not to win. All right, so we have our weekly giveaways, and the prize this week was an Amore bundle with classic black liner, and our winners are...
Now here's our weekly live winners. Teresa Jeremio, Marie Vanderwald, Sandy Dishner. Don't forget to comment and share for a chance to win.
We have some other winners, by the way, you guys. So it is time to announce our March Stomp the Zero winners, and they win fierce and very coveted bags with cosmetics in them that everybody loves, and they are customized. These are so popular, and if your name is Donna Little or Marie Fink or Shelly Baker, you just won the very, very coveted awesome Stomp the Zero bag. Yay! Congratulations. Okay, guys, let's go to TV's Got Talent. We have huge news. All right, so our vocal category finalists are... Now, wait, Eddie, do you have pictures of these, or am I just reading them? Because I don't want to do this wrong. He's got pictures. Okay, but am I still reading them? Okay, perfect. Okay, our vocal category finalists are Darlene Tyler, Bethany Weisenberger, Emily Hamilton, Teresa Fries, and our variety category winners are Brittany Eamon, Gia Devlin, Shannon Beauregard, and Jody Walsh-Rader. Okay, so you guys, you got to watch director Stephanie Pipke-Painshaw's live TV's Got Talent finale on the Tori Bell Cosmetics page. Wait, I'm confused. Why is it hers?
She's doing a spot.
Oh, she's doing a spot. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Okay. Okay, she's doing a finalist spotlight. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so Tuesday, March 21st at 6 p.m. And then you guys do not forget, voting for your favorite finalists is live. So go vote for your favorite. And remember, you're not just voting for your friend, which is great, but you're also donating $1 to people who really need it through NAWSA, which is the National Organization of Women's Safety Awareness. And we're very thankful to be able to work with them. And they are going to give grants in the amounts that we raise to people who really need it. And we get to nominate our own friends, our own family, our own neighbors who need help right now. So it is such an amazing, amazing thing that they do with us. So make sure you guys get out there, go to the website, and vote for people. All right, so little summary of the dates to remember. Today until March 31st, you can donate, you can nominate a family in financial need, and you can vote. March 2nd through March 31st, you're going to join the TV's Got Talent party and watch and win. And then you're also on April 6th. This is the big day. You're going to vote for your favorite finalist up until then, and then you're going to join the grand finale to find out the total that we made and the winners of Tori Bell's Got Talent. Remember to purchase your affiliate buy-in if you're an affiliate and invite your customers so that they can win fabulous prizes along with you. Oh, we also have our makeup masterclasses coming back. So we're having our next makeup masterclass next Tuesday, March 14th, 6 p.m. And the subject is contouring for your face shape. So make sure you guys go to the Eventbrite, sign up, and we will send you the link and you guys can check it out. And the classes are short. They're only 15 minutes. They're really quick, like my pro tip, really quick classes. We have different teachers doing it. It's going to be awesome. So definitely check those out. And you don't have to be a Tori Bell affiliate or customer or anything. Just come check it out. It's just free advice. All right, like I promised, we have our call to action. We have two. You can choose. So, one, always remember to comment and share to win, but the call to actions are, one, comment on the March Makeup Fix Plus unboxing video on YouTube. Go check it out on YouTube and throw us a comment. Number two is register for next week's masterclass. So if you do either one of those, you can just, well, we'll see you when you comment on the YouTube, but if you do the second one, you can just put done in the comments here and we will know and we will pick our winners. Okay, guys, that is it for pro tip and quick updates for this Thursday. If you're an affiliate, I will meet you in 5 minutes on the affiliate page and we'll go over all things affiliate. Bye, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you next Thursday.